So I want to do a video today about socks. Socks are a very important piece of outdoor gear, and I don't think it gets enough attention. So I'd like to share some things about socks. You don't necessarily have to buy branded socks like Orvis brand, LL Bean, stuff like that. I can go to a place like Marshall's. There's a place around here called Job Lot, and there's a place in Maine called Martin's. And you can get socks for a relatively good price that are of high quality. So I'm going to break this video down into three sections: heavyweight socks, lightweight socks, and midweight socks. Midweights are my most common that I wear. They're actually really good even in summer. I wear them outside in the summer when I'm working outside, and they don't bother me. They're not too hot. So I'm going to start with the heavyweight socks. Some of them are an acrylic blend, some of them are a wool blend and stuff like that. So I have these spider socks right here, and they are very good socks. I got them for $4 a pair at Marshall's. If you look inside, you can really see that it's a fluffiness. And the first time I saw this, I was kind of like, what is this? I was worried how they would handle use. So they turned out to be pretty good. I have a pair right here that I've used. That fluffy stuff does get matted down, but they still retain heat pretty well. I also have these RF Scott socks that I bought at Marshall's for $5 a pair. They have that same fluffiness inside of it that I think will be good. It's just going to be the same thing where they're going to get matted down after time. And another pair of heavyweight socks that I recommend are the Bass Pro Redhead brand socks. They have a heavyweight sock. I wore those for years and years and years, and I loved them. They were probably my favorite sock of all time. So now I'm going to do the midweight socks. So I'll start with Ballston. Okay, Ballston is a brand that seems to get like quality seconds or whatever, and this is a good brand sock. This one right here seems to be Rustic Ridge is what it was originally, but they have their Ballston written over it. And see how it's got these nice tight loops? Well, they're not super tight. They're kind of fluffy and they're soft. This is very important. That's what you're really looking for more than anything, is those nice soft loops. So the Ballstons I recommend because they'll do Bass Pro brand, LL Bean, this Rustic Ridge, and who else knows what you can get. So we have this other brand here too. It's called True Fit. I just got these over at Christmas Tree Shop. They have those nice tight soft loops as well, which is very important. And I wore one of these pairs for a couple days. They seem to handle well. They didn't get too deformed or anything like that. Here is Woolrich wool socks, Ultimate Merino wool sock. Comes for 2 pairs. I got them for $10 for 2 pairs over at Marshall's. These socks right here are really good too. They have the nice big puffy loops. They're a midweight sock that are pretty good. I like these Woolrich ones quite a bit. I wore one of the pairs for a couple days before I decided to do a review on it, and they pass. And the last pair of midweight socks I'm going to do is these Realtree socks. These Realtree socks, they have the loops like I was saying before, but they're a bit rougher. I think these socks will be fine, but I think they're going to be more of a B kind of sock, not an A+ sock like the other ones. So I'm going to use them, but I'm not overly excited about them. And the last thing is I got these Mossy Oak socks. They're the lightweight ones. They're really thin, and they have the loops like the other socks I was talking about. But since they're lightweight, they're much, much, much tighter. And I think they're going to be good socks. I haven't actually worn them, but I can trust that these are going to be good, soft, nice socks that help with sweating and stuff like that. And the other brand I'd recommend, I don't have any of them anymore, are the Cabela's brand lightweight merino wool socks. Those are great too. They lasted a long time for me, and I suggest you buy those as well if you want a lightweight wool sock.